going to take it between these two titans. It's down to the wire.
I told you Kawano anchors. I told you Kawano anchors, and I tell you what.
I agreed with you.
Yes, and I already know the answer. It's going to be a Luke mirror. It's going to be a Luke mirror. Now we've got Gachikun had to be there in the middle. Okay, and whoa, wait a second.
Diggity Dogura.
Dogura is going first with Bison. I didn't think Dogura would make the cut. I actually didn't think he would, just because of how bad he lost to DCQ. And despite Dogura's situation there, they've gone with Xian, which tells me, this tells me that maybe their plan is to play DCQ as anchor again. Maybe. That's what that tells me. I was expecting NL as anchor, but good lord. So here we have it. Xian with the Seth going up against Dogura with the Bison.
That's going to be difficult. So it's really hard to comprehend, right? I feel like, you know.
I saw Xian coming in. I saw that happening, but I actually didn't think Dogura would make the cut.
This is really smart from Good 8 Squad because they already anticipated what I was talking about, right? Throwing Dogura out of the formula would be more detrimental to that team. In fact, I think putting Dogura in the front line would be enticing for UYU to be like, you know what, we want to get DCQ out of the way. Let's see if you're actually going to commit to being...
I've just realized what that means. That means that their ever-reliable, most consistent point grabber, Pugera, is sitting out.
Right.
Right? For the final set of Street Fighter League 2022-23, Pugera, one of the highest performers of the season,
130 points,
is hitting the bench. That's crazy. That is a bold statement. I mean, he could be used in a tiebreaker.
I was going to say, even as it can be, or has been, I should say, English is hard today, I'll tell you what, I'm tired. But even as it has been thus far, there is that possibility to throw him in at the sudden death if need be. But all things considered, it's been very significant blowouts, at least from the previous rounds, the previous games, I should say, from Good 8 Squad, getting battle after battle after battle.
This is the part that really is messing with my head, right? The fact that they've gone with Xian here instead of DCQ. DCQ had a very good performance against Dogura, very good performance against Pugera as well. Has that Bison experience. They want to say, I feel like they're saving him potentially, and if they're saving him, are they going to have the guts to run him back after that 3-0 against Kawano? More likely we'll probably see NL, but then maybe you got NL. I mean, there's so many possibilities, Precious.
I have a bad feeling. This is just a hunch. I don't think they're going to send up DCQ.
DCQ might just be out entirely.
I think NL, no, I mean, I think DCQ will be second, and I think NL will be anchor.
Okay. So
I genuinely feel that.
Yeah, no Oil King against Rashid. It makes after what happened last time, he doesn't like the mirror, and his Seth didn't like it, had stood a chance. So Oil King probably sits this one out. You've probably got a point there. It's that next match that we decide. Right?
I agree.
I think the result of this might determine it. Maybe their order's not decided yet. Remember, they are the home team. That first seed has paid dividends for them the 2 times they've played Japan at home.
Round 1.
Also,
they've won.
This is where I like Disco 1, by the way. In this particular matchup, there's a lot of advancing normals that Bison has. He has a slow walk speed. Some of those normals that move him forward can take a little bit of time, right? So I think having the Disco 1 would be great, just like that.
For example, don't press buttons. Oh wow, let's wake up buttons again this time. That delayed wake up into wake up buttons and catches some of these pro players out. Got to learn them knuckle do frame kills to get that to perfection.
Looking like so far, Xian still trying to find an opening. Dogura having to take that chip after that sequence. Yep, he still had the scissor kicks locked in.
Skipped the save, got punished though.
That's fine. Totally fine for Xian.
Oh, he chased that down.
So I thought. Amount of Grey Light that was racking up. Now we're getting a bunch of chip damage. Dogura gonna back away, not gonna overextend. I love it.
Yeah, doesn't need to keep in the corner, doesn't want to get side switch. But that jump has been an ever-ready option. Right in his face.
Normally you can interrupt that sequence because it is the roundhouse version. The startup is significantly long. Oh,
gets opened up. Catches people out. There's going to be the activation on the hit. We've seen these from Xian. Out of there. Bison has answers. Pichu-Pitu's gone. Cassian trying to approach. Presses buttons this time. Another jump.
That could have been huge.
Oh, beautiful backdash.
The movement from Dogura just so clean and pristine. And even if he wanted to take a risk, he could have done so. Sweep into activation, he had trigger loaded.
Straight throw there for Dogura. No block on the V-skill.
What do you like, -2 after the V-skill is blocked?
Yeah, the range is well utilized. I like a punch. $2. Dogura looking good for the money right now. Xian needs to get his party started.
How is he always within range of that standing heavy?
So good.
Oh.
Don't let one game against DCQ fool you.
Okay. Oh, he thought he had to confirm off the forward medium punch. There was an air reset back throw. Broken axe. Oh, you know Xian is holding on to that medium for sure.
That check, yeah, exactly. Doesn't want to use reshift. Gets the knockdown. Doesn't go for the second. Counter here. He's been so good at calling that Spence's meter though, so won't have CA available. Gonna go for the reset. Oh, great defense. He didn't punish it. Oh
my God!
Crossed up.
The ball was still slightly on the screen, and if that's on the screen, well, guess what? It's still on the hurt box, or hit box, excuse me.
I thought he might have gone straight into head stop off that V-shift, but he didn't.
True.
I'm not sure if he had charge.
I mean, you'd be holding like that back,
right? That was the change. Ready for the jump, first anti-air of the set. As he adapted in time, Xian's in trouble. Great momentum here from Dogura. That's the corner. Gets knocked down though, it's a hard knockdown, it's 50-50. Again, the
that's a problem.
No, do that.
It's absolutely so smart. Do that. Like that. Now you're thinking to yourself, Xian, damn, do I chain up to trigger what? If I land an actual hit and get a full conversion,
dude,
would it be worth it?
That's such a nice answer for Bison in these projectile-heavy V-triggers and 50-50 situations, man. Just EX, and not only are you getting out of the situation, but you're going into EX Devil Reverse, you're putting yourself at plus infinity. Suddenly it's your turn, and the V-trigger's gone. So, yeah, these characters have answers. But just like we saw last time, we saw V-trigger utilized at the right time. When there's no meter, when there's no V-reversal, then it becomes extremely deadly. We've seen the best of both worlds. I mean, no reason why he shouldn't keep using it. Has he made a change?
He's not. It's gonna be
the same.
Same exact sequence.
Japan looking good here. First. Thanks to them.
Round one.
They gotta be feeling real confident with the way that they performed. Literally before matches started. Now Dogura started things off pretty well. Xian hasn't really found an answer to this particular part of the game.
Yes,
neutral has been shining for Dogura thus far.
He's playing catch-up often, and he's been relying on the jump-in, which he's used really well. Nice check there. Wasn't his turn, but still got it. Yeah, he's used the jump really well, but he's not got much out of it.
Just even if the hits aren't landing, just being within range against Bison leads to so much great life and chip damage. I can't emphasize that enough because Dogura eventually will get those hits to cash out on that extra life. That's huge.
They was check like that, and the surprise jumps are catching Dogura out. But again, he's getting those jumps and he's not getting nothing off it. We saw when DCQ was getting those jumps, it was leading to devastating damage and solid reads. But Xian's getting those jump ins and he's not able to do anything with it. He needs to make that plus pressure count. Now Dogura, who's putting the heat on.
Huge.
That works. He's lost the corner as well. Not going to activate here. There was no meter. That was a good time to activate.
I agree. I think he's trying to force the resource.
You can't do that. The double dash. Oh my goodness, Xian, not in the finals, not now. His opportunity to close the round has gone begging. Oh, he pressed the button. He pressed the button.
Nice conversion. Xian hanging in there.
He pressed the button. He pressed the button.
He did what now?
He pressed the button. I can't believe he pressed the button there. Xian with a huge call out to make up for the mistake earlier.
Oh my God.
Man, so ready with that short. That jump back kick. Dogura's defense has been so solid, but unable to close out that one. Early button there from Xian, stops the hell attack. Aerial approach from Seth definitely caused this Bison some issues. Once again on plus frames.
The spin kick as well, the roundhouse version. Dogura not ready for the interruption. That's fine.
Go axe. Oh, it's the cross meter into the EX. Oh, no confirm. Huge hit there for Dogura. Goes begging. Oh, he tries the back dash.
Trying to get a throw bait as well, adding a little bit of insult to injury if you tried to outsmart him that way.
Xian will look to activate here if he can. Gets that jump in again. This time goes back for finally makes a jumping count. Ah, he tried to run away. The block stun was too heavy. You could not escape that activation. Dogura gets himself into game point here.
not too rough of a situation if you're Xian, right? You still have so many more resources in comparison. Full critical art. Any single hit confirmed that leads to a kick spinning kick, but all Dogura right now. Nice and easy. Oh, that's a big punish.
Maybe he thought a hit there, I'm not sure. The delayed Psycho Blast connects though. He's still very much, he's got that life lead indeed.
Oh, that's huge again.
Just about surviving.
Dogura ready for it though, even after the jump reset, opted to just sit there and block.
That's right, we're going to see another EXS dump. Oh, 2 in a row! You gotta be kidding me, shit, you cheeky bugger, you! Oh, safe jump. Counter hit! That should be it, the stuns rack it up!
Double Hekaton EX uppercut instead? Okay, that is perfect! Wow. Didn't need to risk the double Hekaton freeze, had enough damage to get the EX Mad Cradle. Xian hanging in there, tying it up 1-1.
And we spoke about taking advantage of being in these plus frame scenarios against characters like Bison who don't have the best defensive options. He didn't do that well in the first game. The second battle, he did it almost every time. That safe jump into the delayed stand short, got the counter hit. Beautiful adaptation there from Xian. Reading Dogura much better now, and we go to 1 apiece. And again,
he still pressed a button, man. Was that a heavier normal from Dogura?
It was like a medium, to be honest. Maybe he delayed it. Definitely wasn't his turn. That's too close. Yeah, well punished.
That's one of those situations where you know that I know that you're negative.
Right.
So I'm going to press the delay button. No, sir. Xian, absolutely ready for
Xian's looking better and better now. Confirming his target combo's vicious.
Hey.
Oh, where you going? Hurts so much. Oh, didn't punish the V shift. Should have been ready for it. To activate. Comes in again, no anti-air on that. There was a reverse.
That's the second time. Hey, that's totally fine out of the corner.
Look at the escape as well.
There we go, Dogura still retaining the momentum, the amount of pressure that he's getting. Trigger is winding down. It's fine, totally fine for Dogura. Or so I thought. EX? No, he blocked it normally. Nice work. And the interruption. Dogura's not there yet.
Wakes up with buttons, the Xian. Just needs one hit.
No good converted.
No good
a critical art.
I don't think he expected to hit. No! Dogura gets himself into game point position here.
Ooh. If Xian converted that Hekaton freeze into critical art,
dude, that would have been genius.
He would have been hailed as a legend.
I'm not even sure that's supposed to come out, let alone be ready to go into CA.
Oh, Dogura is way more cognizant of the jump escape options from Xian. He's changing up the patterns of assault.
Yeah, right, we saw him get air reset a couple of times. Okay, the medium does work this time. Xian didn't try and challenge. Wow, that stand jab hitbox is insane.
Nice.
Yeah, he's going to implement the jumps now. Doesn't get the conversion, but gets in. Xian's got to find some momentum here. Oh, the target combo. Get back, that's that safe jump range.
Dogura playing the style that he likes. And those normals just reach so far away.
Jab there. Oh my days, this could be it.
He's backing out.
Xian desperately needs an activation. He needs to get some kind of party started here. Jumping too far. Oh, good block.
Oh my god.
Oh. He gets that jump in. Wasn't ready for the jump.
Target combo.
He has to activate. Oh, man, connects. Oh my god.
Install.
Buttons. No, you didn't. Just jab check into slow as hell walk forward into throw. Dogura gets his team the much needed first game and puts them 1-0 up here away from home against UYU. Xian unable to deliver the goods. Vicious. I see that look on your face, buddy.
If he were any slower on that jab, if Dogura was any slower, that counter hit was coming to him, and it would have been death.
Yeah, I mean, the overextension from Dogura there to go for the throw was super gutsy. Clearly saw something we did in Xian's pattern of play.
I'm still at a loss for words, to be quite honest with you. That exchange back and forth, you see the adaptations from both ends. Xian, what he was doing with his V-trigger, always impressive. There were actual moments where he had dropped it in continuation, but he still managed to pick up and recover and get the W's. But I gotta say, from the side of Dogura, both defense and offense was far more impressive.
Oh man, super impressive. Dogura so good at making the right reads. It just goes to show, sometimes when it's your day, I mean, Xian makes some great calls too, like that for example. when it's your day, it's your day. I mean, DCQ's calls on Dogura were insane. You can only guess wrong so many times, Richard. And he was bound to get back to what he's used to doing with guessing right multiple times in a row. Now, on that occasion, Xian was able to make the pressure count and get things to one apiece, but the final battle took place, and Dogura started to run away with it. Had to make that comeback there in the last game. I mean, so close between these two.
Yeah, you start to see a little bit of predictability from the side of Xian in regard to what he wanted to do on defense. Dogura had changed it up slightly to force the ground game a little bit more. That was really, really well done from Dogura. But I will say this, that last sequence towards the end, Xian still could have gotten away with it had Dogura pressed the button slightly later.
Or yeah, had Xian just interjected and pressed the button sooner, right? One or the other. But yeah, he just kind of stood there frozen by that stand jab and the walk-up throw. Like Dogura knew that was going to happen. Love seeing Kawano smile like that. He's loving that result, and of course he's sitting in that anchor position regardless of the result of these first two games. Of course, those of you joining late, first game always worth 10 points, second game always worth 10 points. It's that anchor match where Kawano's sitting waiting that is worth 20 points.